Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with the growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcasting, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
TNT Cakes, Creations, and more, what we specialize in: red velvet and strawberry cheesecake, chocolate-covered strawberries, custom baby boxes, custom signs, custom tees and sweatshirts, custom sports balls, graduation accessories, custom glasses and tumblers, custom license plates, heat transfers, custom office signs. TNT Cakes, Creations, and more. Give us a call.
This episode of the Big Flex StrongCast is sponsored by Gym Animal Muscle Gang brand. If you are looking for some help reaching your health and fitness goals with one-on-one training, group training, meal plans, nutritional advice, and more, visit GAMGfitness.com. Do you want to look great while working out with the dopest workout apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, joggers, skull caps, tank tops, and more? Visit www.gamgfitness.com or email us at gamgpodcast7@gmail.com. Don't forget to visit us on Instagram or Facebook under Gym Animal Muscle Gang Fitness, or give us a call at 313-378-7274. That's 313-378-7274.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, though, fuckers? Yeah, welcome back to the GAMG, the Big Flex StrongCast for episode 93.
Yeah.
Walking it on down, say we got about 7 more episodes to episode 100.
Big one.
Then it's gonna be time for another shindig. You know how we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Food and drinks and celebrations. As y'all already know who y'all host is right here, talking on the microphone. I am your distinguished host, John Q in this bitch. What up?
Yeah, what up?
Yeah, everybody. And you already know who we have down there on the other end. Say, bringing it in with the red like me. What up, though, sis?
Hey.
LaToyia Dashawn in the building.
I'm back.
Hey, man. What you over there doing? You over there fingering the damn thing? So how was your strong in, sis?
It was great.
She said, "Oh, he was great."
It was.
Oh shit! She said, "Oh, he was great." Oh, yeah.
It was great. I did something that I've never done, which is wash my own car.
Damn. All right. I mean, how you like that shit? You smile like that was an adventure.
No, seriously, there was just a level of like pat myself on the back.
Okay.
You know, because first of all,
you get the Windex on the windows and everything
my
too?
My car hadn't been washed since my son was home in October.
Oh, damn.
This is just what my single life looked like. I just refused to do certain things.
Yeah.
But I'm still single, so I couldn't just let my car stay dirty.
I mean, well, you know, it is some detail in places that, you know, just in case if you ain't want to do it, you know what I mean?
Are they open in the wintertime?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
See, I know. Otherwise, because I take care of my baby. I don't like to see her like that, which is why I just got out there and did it myself.
I mean, I know you on that side of the town, but if you was on the west still, like, you know, a little bit further in the hood, say, cuz got a car wash, D&D, car wash or whatever, on was that 6 Mile, close to what's that? Close to, I think, what's that, in between Wyoming and what would that be?
I'm gonna put it in my thing. I don't.
It's not too far from what's that? UAD or whatever. I can get the actual address and send it to you. But it's D&D car wash. Yeah.
I don't mind driving to the west side on the weekend.
Okay.
Like I don't like making those trips like after work and stuff. Mm-hmm. But on the weekend, if I know like, hey, I'm out and I'm running errands, I don't mind driving to the west side. Like I don't mind driving to the city for that. So, and you know, I definitely
it's a couple of places.
Yeah, I just kind of assume like, shoot, it's wintertime. Who really want to be out here washing cars?
If you're trying to if you're trying to freeze your ass off, you know.
You know what? It wasn't. I got up and I went at like noon.
Okay.
When the sun was up. I mean, it was cold, and obviously I planned right. I put on my gloves. I bundled up, and I was only out there like 10, maybe 15 minutes tops.
Okay.
So yeah, it wasn't bad, but yeah, I was like, okay, right, girl, like you good, you got this. Like
like I said,
do your thing.
If you need some more, you know, some information about that, then I got you.
Yeah, I appreciate
it. Then you know what too? I'm quite sure on Detroit City Deals, I'm quite sure St. Lauren got some stuff for you too.
Oh, you probably are right about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was cool. I ran some errands, but I knew it was gonna snow Saturday.
Okay.
So I was like, let me get back, put the car under the carport.
Yeah.
Sit on the couch.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, as y'all know, this is where gym conversation meet podcast. And so, you know what to do when y'all come to the gym. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe if y'all haven't already. And dap that shit up for us. You know what I'm saying? These numbers up. Share this shit out.
Share it out. Support.
Help us out. You know what I'm saying?
Share the good news. Share the good news. Yeah.
All right.
How was your strong game?
It wasn't too bad. I didn't do too much of nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, just nothing. You know what I mean? Besides, one of our topics is, you know, yesterday was the quote unquote the big game and all that kind of shit. So we gonna talk about that. I did make me a pizza yesterday, so. Yeah.
What you put on it? Let's talk about it.
Shit, everything. Well, you know, I don't do, say, beef and pork and stuff like that. So I did like a lot of like turkey.
Okay.
So I had some like some turkey sausage, turkey pepperoni, turkey bacon.
Oh, so you basically had a meat lovers, but with all the turkey meat.
No. I had a whole bunch of. I had green peppers, red peppers, red onions. Black olives.
That's a supreme.
Sliced up pickles.
Oh, sliced up pickles. That's different.
Sliced up pickles. Some jalapeno, sliced up jalapeno.
Yeah.
And some banana bell pepper rings.
Oh, you had everything.
Oh yeah, no, I had no. Oh yeah, my pizzas be good as hell.
That sound good.
Oh yeah, no, I make some hell of a pizza. So
okay.
Yeah, you know, one day and shit when we have an outing. You know, I'll pop one in, you know.
First of all, you gonna say one day when we have an outing, like I'm not your sister and you can't just invite me over.
Oh, no, for sure. That too. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, listen. So it's a few people that I've told about these pizzas, right? So it's like when I do it, it's going to have to be, you know, it's going to be a lot of them. So it just won't be like no one. Oh, you could... Because I owe people.
You owe people pizza. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I was about to be like, don't just put me in the bucket with everybody else.
Hey, look, you gonna get something with everybody else do. Yep.
Don't be putting me in the bucket with everybody else. I'm special.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I'm a little sister. I'm special.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm gonna hook them up.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
Let's see. What else we got? We got to hold it down for Snipes. Oh, you know what? We got that crazy text. Like, that kind of was shocking. I ain't gonna say where he was talking about he was at or something. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah. So it's I was like, I couldn't imagine
this motherfucker on Mars somewhere
sitting 12 hours.
Yeah, talking about you doing a class. I said, what?
Whose idea?
But anyway, shout out to Cuz. Hey, look, shout out to Cuz. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hold it down for you. And we might have a special guest calling today. Hopefully so. Oh yeah, man. What you got over there?
Salad.
I don't smell like no salad, man. You know, it came up in here. It was smelling. Hey, look,
that's a good salad.
Hey, look, it was smelling like Popeyes. I mean, like, I want my Popeye.
For the team today.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, look, sis, you got some tea time today, right?
I do have tea time. Let's talk about space.
All right.
Right? I can give you guys a picture.
Talking about space like astronomy space? Or are you talking about space far as
mental space, physical space?
Okay.
Space.
All right.
So you know how you play Tetris, right?
Yeah.
And the board fill up. So imagine your life is like the board is the space in your life.
Okay.
And your pieces is stacking up. And you get to the top and it's full, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't, when you fill up your space like that, when you fill up your board like that with meaningless pieces that don't fit together and don't clear anything.
Game over.
Not only is the game over, but you don't have room for the things that you actually desire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you've allowed meaningless things and pieces that don't fit to fill your space.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my tea time for today, my tea time grow with me for today is start looking at your space. Start looking at your game board and either flip your pieces, adjust your pieces so that they line up and you can clear some things out of your space to create more space for the things that you need, desire, or the areas that you want to grow into. Because the reality of it is that whether you're talking about mental space or physical space or financial space, it's not where you can clearly accomplish the things that you want to accomplish if you're wasting the space in other areas.
Yeah.
So evaluate your space.
Yeah.
If you find yourself unable to see why you can't elevate, why you can't get to the next space, why things aren't flowing in or moving the way you want them to move, it might be because you have too many unnecessary pieces on your board.
Yeah, yeah.
And that could be people.
That didn't happen, you know.
It could be bills.
Yeah.
It could be unhealed emotions and traumas. Evaluate your space.
All right.
Amen.
I can say an amen today. Say shout out to the congregation. Goddamn. Like goddamn. All right. Hey, look, we're going to be talking about some game stuff, too. So I'm going to give a shout out to everybody that's up in the chat that I see. This is on Facebook. I'm going to say what's up to Mark. Clap it up for Mark. He was holding it down for us when you was gone, Dr. Ruckus.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
We got brother from Ballin' with Rich, Big Rich up in the building. Hey, what's up, Rich?
What up?
We got a Q Love in the building.
That's my nurse friend. Hey,
there we
Q.
go.
Hey, Q.
There we go. You know, that's what I see right now. I'm quite sure there's some other stuff up in there, but yeah, I ain't see no like that. But anyway, hey, look, I'm getting my rambling on today, if you can't tell. It's my beard white voice. So you'll never find Lou Rawls up in this one. Do the Lou Rawls up in here now. But y'all, hey, look, we're going to go ahead and get to the first topic. All right. First topic, of course, part of the strong end and part of, that space that you was talking about and clearing that board. You know what I mean?
Playing that game.
Of course, today was the Super Bowl. All right, Super Bowl 59, y'all. So the Chiefs and the Eagles, plus the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. What did y'all think about the game itself first? Let's tackle that. You know what I mean? Did you watch the game? Was it exciting to you? Did you really believe those were the two best teams that was in the Super Bowl? All right.
Well, now I don't believe those were the two best teams.
I know.
Record shows.
Because that was an ass kicking last night. And, the score was 40-22.
Yeah.
It was pretty much over by halftime. It looked like the Eagles showed up and Kansas City set their ass at home or something. So,
yeah. But it wasn't. Kansas City was very arrogant and sure of themselves. And I know we're supposed to be confident, right? But they were very arrogant and sure of themselves, and it bit them in the butt. Quite honestly, I did not watch the game. I watched 0 seconds of the game.
A lot of people, that's why I asked the question, because there's a lot of people that I know that was like, the Lions wasn't in it. I ain't watching none of that shit. And I'm like, nope, I'm going to watch it. I said, I need it for content for that. You know what I mean? And not only that, I did want to watch, say, the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. So
I meant to catch the halftime show. Because even though Drake is my boy, he going to always be my boy, I do like Kendrick.
Yeah.
And I expected it to be a good show. I did mean to catch the halftime show. But I really have just been so caught up in myself and decorating and things of that nature.
Yeah, of course.
It completely left me. And so, my daughter is in Korea, and they gave them the day off so that, they're Americans. They knew they were going to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So she texted she was like, I was asleep.
Now, I was about to say, what time was it during the time?
Right.
It was
for real.
You said it would happen on Saturday for them.
No, it happened Monday. Because they're 14 hours ahead.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, so they gave them the day off, and she didn't care. So she was asleep, but she was like, she texted the group I guess it's halftime because I just woke up to my sweet mate yelling, mustard.
Man, that's crazy.
I said probably, but by the time I turned the TV on, it was already off, so I had to watch the halftime show in hindsight. But
okay.
Yeah, it was a good show. I hope everybody got the message. I know a lot of people didn't, because a lot of people were posting on Facebook like, oh, the halftime show was trash. That's because y'all weren't paying attention.
Yeah, as far as the game itself, like I said, to me, it was pretty boring. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of ass. I would say that, I think we probably got a little spoiled as far as the Lions, because I think throughout this whole year, the Lions, watching the Lions, you pretty much had to watch damn near every play, because you never knew what the hell was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And when you have a team that has that kind of appeal, to them, and they don't make it, it's kind of like, we just gonna be watching some boring shit, and to me, like I said, Philly, they've been a great team, you know what I'm saying, the entire season. Kansas City been winning, but I think Kansas City pretty much showed why I think a lot of people were doubting them on winning their third in a row, because a lot of games that they won this year was last minute, just games and stuff normal teams would lose. Almost like how they kind of looked like the Lions in a way, and then once they got into the playoffs, they weakness showed. So, they got exposed yesterday, And I think that's really what happened. But then,
as far as was gonna happen, but again, I think it was rigged. I think who was going to go. I mean, it seemed like, as far as
a lot of people that was gambling and betting and stuff like that. Oh yeah, they was through. It was like a lot of people was like, Saquon didn't get a damn touchdown. That was kind of crazy.
That was unexpected.
Yeah. And then it was I think the yards and stuff like that for us, Patrick Mahomes, throwing. It was some crazy shit out there. You know what I'm saying?
If I had watched it.
Glorilla lost $128,000.
Wow.
That's
I mean, so I put it like this. It looked like Vegas probably got their bread back somewhere down the line or something.
Oh, I'm
you know
sure.
What I mean?
I'm sure Vegas, DraftKings,
yeah,
all of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they did.
You know,
yeah.
So.
If I had watched the game, it would have been for Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. Let's see, we got Q Love says halftime show I watched on YouTube this morning. I slept so good last night and caught up on some sleep. So yeah. Oh, so like the halftime show, right? Like to me, the halftime show I believe was a good show. If you follow, say, quote unquote, say like just Kendrick Lamar in general as an artist. You kind of understand like the way that he was able to walk through the halftime show and the actual theatrics of everything, as far as it being okay. It was pretty much like saying it was the big game and everything with Samuel L. Jackson and game over at the end, but it was so many other little subliminal / people would say trolling, you know what I mean, to say of Drake and just things in general, whatever. I'm not going to go ahead and cover it all, but it was a great halftime show, as far as hip hop, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now, next year, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind if it was, if they do something back in the 80s. I love 80s music or something like that. Anyway, it could be Metallica or something, you know what I mean? Whatever.
I think they'll bring out a rock band next year, probably.
Probably so, you know what I'm saying? Which, to be honest with you, this is the largest, halftime show is the biggest commercial ever, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, as an American, right? We do have, say, great other genres of music that a lot of people do appreciate. And I just think that, this year, R&B. You know what I'm saying, was hip hop. Next year could be R&B or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe next year, Chris Brown or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think people are just so used to it being like this upbeat, get up and dance type of show. Yeah. And because it wasn't that, they were disappointed.
Yeah. And the one thing I will say is, people was like, oh, with Samuel L. Jackson being, say, the Black Uncle Sam and stuff like that during the halftime show. I just looked at it as, hey, it was a story that was being told. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, it was clever because, as Uncle Sam to say America, whatever, it's almost like to be the known gatekeeper. Mm-hmm. So... I'm gonna go back and watch it again, just because I want to see everything again, maybe once or twice or whatever. Yeah. But I did see like a lot of great points, a lot of inspirational things. You know what I'm saying? Just like it was great to see actually women out there dancing with clothes on. Covered I mean, not have you know what I'm saying, like. Yeah. I would say more in a tactful way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that it was classic, but more in a tactful way. You know what I mean? Opposed to say somebody doing a halftime show like what's the chick name? Dirty Red or whatever the fuck.
Dirty Red is crazy.
Dirty Red and Nigga the Stallion or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Bigfoot.
No, I think it was.
So,
the entire show, the way that he did it, like he ensured the message was not overshadowed by the dancers, the performance, what they were wearing. Yeah. Like, I think it was very well put together. Yeah.
I mean, the one thing I would say, too, is... he spoke about saying the revolution would be televised. However, I mean, that's it's not subliminal. Like I said, it had a lot of different messages in it. But, to be honest with you, on a grand scheme of things, how much of a revolution can you be a part of if the machine is having you perform, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At their major commercial. Yeah. So, sometimes, it's great in thought. It'd be great in, say, if it was practical, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? A a lot of hopefulness and faith, or that can come out of, say, a message of what he was really promoting. But we'll see. You know what I mean? I really think that he did a great job, though, at the end of the day.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
When it comes down to that part, I think as a person, the best thing to do is to do it on the platform.
No, that is.
So the people who's less knowledgeable find out, they're like, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right? And when you do it on, per se, your oppressor's format, it shows how much unaware they are of our tactics.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, but see, at the same time, I'm going to say, I think they know.
They know.
mean, they've been watch us 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
they've been watching us. So
they watch us from afar. So you have to remember, this is Kendrick Lamar's second appearance at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So we had to look at, they gave us leads, so more eyes was on the phone.
Check the phone, yeah.
What do you mean?
No, it says off. Somebody's trying to call.
Everybody always says off. Tell them to call it, for real.
Call the phone.
So
Somebody call.
The whole thing is, when you do it on your oppressor's time and dollar.
But the halftime shows or whatever, they don't pay them.
No, Apple, but you see it would say sponsored by Apple. Somebody paid.
But did he get paid far as him getting?
No, the performers don't get paid. They actually have to pay to do their setup.
Yeah. Setup. So if you notice, that setup wasn't
elaborate.
Yeah.
It was strictly laid out, and Apple paid for it.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's what I thought, that the actual artist didn't get paid for. Yeah.
No, they don't get paid. They actually pay for their setup.
I got you.
They pay for their people and all that.
Okay.
But they was taken care of.
Okay.
You see,
all right.
Apple was pushing, especially when he won them Grammys.
Yeah.
Apple was we're on that halftime special. Yeah.
But I mean, it's cool. Like I said, I'm glad you gave me your take. You know what I'm saying on that, because you can look at it in different ways. Because some people be like, all right, if a revolution really is going to take place, I ain't going to be bragging about it or saying nothing about it. Just go ahead and make it happen. But at the same time, like
it's
you said,
time for people to know we coming.
Oh yeah, of course. And you know what? And to be honest with you, the actual symbolism of everything that was going on last night was that, just in general, just by, say, Samuel Jackson, was kind of like I said, being the gatekeeper, trying to warn him, no, don't do this.
He's being like the guy he played in
Steven from Django. Yeah, Steven from Django.
On that
yeah, there you go. You see what I'm saying? So, we going to see.
And another thing, if we look at it, was the fact he came out there, he performed, he did no sexual gestures.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He himself wasn't doing,
exactly.
He treated it like a real performance, like he was performing in front of his children.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Even the fact that he had respect. Oh, the phone did ring.
It did, not only that. Okay, it's ringing.
No, they did. They just called and hung up.
Oh shit. Okay. Not only that though, I will say this. I want to shout out to him for actually rapping without lip singing, I would say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know how we came up or whatever. That's how we had to perform. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? You had to know your shit. You know what I'm saying? Period. It wasn't none of that, we really going over ad, you know what I'm saying? You might have say an ad lib as far as your chorus or something. Yeah. Or a couple of ad libs, but you actually had to rap your own lyrics, your own verses. You know what I'm saying? Without all that help. You know what I'm saying? So, I think we starting to see a lot more artists do that. You know what I mean? Again, which is good, because I'm tired of hearing people performing and shit like that, Yeah, a lot of veterans is. You know what I'm saying? So
young people too. They put their microphone in their pocket, dancing around.
Yeah. So take notes, youngins.
Especially T Grizzly.
Man, you stupid.
I'm just saying. I seen him rap and perform, and then he put his mic in his pocket and started doing like this.
Yeah. Rapping still going.
Yeah. But if y'all like to call in at 810-560-0658, y'all. All right, and let us know what y'all thought about, say, the Super Bowl and the halftime show. Until then, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next topic. Next topic we have is, this is kind of crazy. Hey, look, sis tapped in on this one. So we got a New York woman who was ghosted by a teen lover after flying to Pakistan for a wedding and refused to leave. Then demanded $100,000 from the government.
She was clowning.
All right. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna read the whole, the little rundown. So you had an American woman. Her name is Anijah Andrew Robinson, 33, from New York. Flew to Pakistan to marry her teenage online boyfriend, who was 19 years old. This past October. All right. Their alleged plans to tie the knot was blocked by his concerned family, in which Ms. Robinson refused to leave and was stranded. And the stranded woman began to camp outside his family home. A young man who claimed to be her son later made a video alleging that Ms. Robinson has bipolar disorder, stressing he was trying to get her back to the U.S., but it pretty much took about 3 months to get her to get back on a flight to come home.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? I want you to go ahead and say, what are your thoughts? And have you ever been ghosted or ghosted someone before? And have you ever traveled to another country to visit, say, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, and had to leave earlier, if the shit went left or something?
I'm not traveling to another country.
Hey man, hey look,
anybody.
What you want to do?
Let's just start with the short answer. I've traveled across the country. I have even moved to a different state. I am not going.
Yeah, all right.
To a different country. That's crazy. So I read more into this story. And the funniest part about this is that her and the young man got married online. But she catfished him. Mm-hmm. He thought she was this blonde lady. Like he completely thought he had married somebody else. So when she showed up, he was like, who is this?
Yeah.
Who the niggas?
See, that's why. Hey, look, that's why I want you to go ahead and the dun 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 as the story turns.
Listen, and so now she's over there. Yeah. His family is like, absolutely not. He's not going back with you. He doesn't even know who you are. But so now she's stuck. She has been at political events. She done press conferences in these countries.
Yeah, I seen.
She's making demands of the government
to give her some bread off of, like you said, catfishing. So
it was wild. How?
Now, have you ever been catfished before?
No.
Just in general, like as a teen, ever?
No.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever. No.
Even in the world of online dating, I've never been catfished. But have
you ever ghosted somebody, or somebody ever ghosted you before?
I've ghosted quite a few people.
Oh shit! Give me a ghosted story. I know you got one.
Oh, which one?
Oh shit! So you got several, huh? All right.
I think my probably wildest one is I had gone out on a date. It was first date.
Okay.
And the date, like, it just went so bad.
Okay.
This man was like trying to Bible beat me. We were having a hypothetical conversation about
you was dating a
women
Bible
being
thumper?
a stripper to put food on the table.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, you gotta do what you gotta do to take care of your kids. Like, if it came down to it, like, I've never been in this situation, but if it came down to it, I would absolutely do anything I needed to do to put food on the table for my kids. And if that meant getting on the pole, then hey, you get on the pole, do your thing. But my kids gonna eat for sure.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's not right. And the Bible says this. And I was like, well, let me ask you this. Who is being hurt by strippers stripping? Now, mind you, I'm just talking about the strippers that strip. I'm not talking about the strippers that's out here selling it and doing extra things on the side. I'm simply talking about the strippers that get on the
selling that tuna box.
Hey.
No. Like that, you say that's some extra. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to dance. You know,
I'm
trying to do something
already
extra.
said, like, listen, I'm not a Bible thumper. You know, I believe in
right.
higher power. I believe in like you just be a good person.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, they're not hurting anybody, so I don't see anything wrong with it. And he was like, well, what about the families that are torn apart? I said, that's on the man. That's not on the stripper.
Like
That's on the cheating husband. That's not on the stripper.
I would say, how was a family
She ain't gonna knock on his door and say, let me come in with this pole. You know what I mean? So it was just like, it was a really bad. Now, I very quickly packed up my belongings and left.
Okay.
And it was like, thank you for your time. This was cute. Not really. Like, have a good day. As soon as I got in the car, turned the car on and locked the doors, it was a delete and block situation. Because absolutely not.
Well, sometimes, hey, as bro say, sometimes it happens.
Absolutely not. Because he was not going to be happy with me when the summertime came and I had on short shorts.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No.
Now, Doc.
Yeah. So
I gotta ask you, man. You never ghosted somebody, or somebody ghosted you before?
Yes, I ghosted.
He said, yes, I ghosted.
I had one person ghost me.
Have you ever been catfished?
Yeah,
No.
I was about to say catfish.
Well, it's hard to catfish me. It's just hard because I don't
Going
fall
on online and internet stuff.
I'm not into online dating or nothing. I just learned a long time ago, if things are meant to be, it will be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You will meet your person when you meet them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Forcing to meet is it's always been difficult for me.
Yeah.
Like even when I was young, I'm like, hey, when can we hook up? As I asked the third time, I'm like, I'm straight.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's too much like begging then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't, me myself personally, I can't even remember if I have before, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was a 10, that's what I'm saying. So like when I was in teen, like in high school or something,
right.
I can't even really remember. I'm quite sure it has happened. Like,
how would we even ghost people in high school? We call it house phone.
Well, not ghosting, but like, ghosting. Like somebody be like, oh, I got a friend, I want you to meet this, that, and other, whatever. And then, you know how you might find out, be like, hey, that motherfucker is ugly than motherfucker. Like, oh, I'm good. Like, no, I ain't coming over. You know what I'm saying? But like ghosting somebody, like I might probably have back in, like I said, in high school or some shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've ghosted a few people. I don't feel like every situation doesn't deserve a conversation.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just dip.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, and then like catfish, I'm trying to think. Like I said, maybe it had to be in like some high school shit.
I got a
but
girl,
even then,
I got
shit
a girl
like
for you. She looked like Janet Jackson.
Yeah, I mean everybody. That's that Friday shit. You know what I mean? So well, hey, look, but I've known people to where that didn't happen a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy, I guess, because I guess the older you get, and then with technology and stuff like that or whatever, you see a lot of women and men out here using these filters on shit, you know, when, I'm working out and this, that, and other and shit. For example, like with the Pop the Balloon or some of these other TV shows, you know, and the first thing, somebody might say, well, yeah, I thought I met this person online, just that another one. I met them, whatever. They didn't look, they didn't look like how their picture was, but I end up still sticking around, or sometimes they leave, or they might have had, say, a one night stand and messed around and had a kid or something, So it'd be some crazy shit out there.
You know what? I guess in that case, I have been catfished a little bit.
Okay.
Because when we showed up for the date, I was like, how long ago was them pictures?
Man.
You asked them that?
Yeah. I absolutely asked that.
Oh, the junior high?
Because I was like,
junior high pictures, right? Like, man, you ain't got no hair on your face on them pictures. Now you got a full grown.
He was that old?
Pakistani beard.
He was that much long ago?
At least 10 years.
Oh, wow.
At least.
Oh, wow. So he's probably.
That, and that was another ghost situation because how dare you?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
How dare you? Yeah,
that's crazy.
But it also show how vain.
Huh?
They show how vain people can be.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, you see that now. Even you see that every day, man. Like you know, you go on Instagram or Facebook or something, you see people all day just putting pictures up of themselves, just hey, look at me, and it's like, man, I hope they understand. Like, if you call yourself a Christian or whatever, you know what I mean. Like, you really into some vanity shit. Like, you know what I mean. You really need to get that shit together because you committing a hell of a sin and don't even know it. You know?
Yeah, I feel like that's dishonest.
Yeah,
like for me, I have a there's a certain like swag or energy, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And this particular person in the pictures had that swag and that energy, but then has gone through some things.
Yeah.
And I guess lost the swag and the energy.
He said the swag is gone. Swag is gone away. For real.
I was like,
I mean, but yeah, that is some dishonest shit. I mean, if you even see people put, you know, like, far as a man, you know, you hear this a lot of times where you be like, yeah, this woman came out, you know, outside almost every day with a damn costume on, you know, with these lashes, wigs, and, you know, hair hat without the chin strap and all that kind of shit. And, you know, almost like I'm going to get your sucker.
Yeah. I am clear. Like,
you know,
I use no filters, no makeup. What you see is what you get.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, to each his own, I guess, you know, but,
yeah.
Don't be mad. Hey, look, don't be mad if somebody ghosts your ass, you know, because you're trying to catfish them. That's the moral of this story, you know. Like I said, if y'all like to call in.
Like, he ghosted her and left her outside.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, who the fuck?
in a foreign country.
Like, man, what? You done brought your ass all the way over here? No, you the fool, not me. For real.
When I read that she married him and he thought she was some fine blonde woman.
That's crazy.
I was like, that's definitely wild.
That's crazy. She need to get locked up for that one.
And then who goes to Pakistan? Like, who just hops on a plane?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I wonder if he paid for her flight. Because how'd she get over there? Like,
I mean, well, shit, she had to have a passport or something, right?
That's facts.
There you
have
go.
to have a passport.
So, you know, she couldn't be too damn bipolar, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
you know
you know, you never
When that broke.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah.
She is now.
Yeah. All right. All right, y'all, give us a call, 810-560-0658. Now, we about to get to this main one real quick, because it's been some saga, like the 50 Cent versus, say, the BMF saga. All right. Have you been paying attention to any of this crap?
I have
okay.
seen bits and pieces. I've watched, like, seen some videos, heard some things.
So let me run this down real quick. So it says, recently Big Meech was seen in a picture with Rick Ross promoting his Welcome Home music concert on February 13th. Well, 50 Cent didn't take too kind to it, as in 50 Cent fashion, posted a conversation on IG to Lil Meech about the next BMF series, you know, season or whatever being canceled.
He said, what next season?
Nigga?
You know what I mean?
Little nigga.
And then he also posted a picture of a rat, say alleging that Big Meech is a snitch.
Yeah, he said,
you know,
if he does another one, it's gonna be on that.
You know, so apparently, you know, the snitch allegations are being pretty much confirmed by, say, a co-defendant from St. Louis named Cuffy. All right, which he's confirmed that everything that 50 Cent's been saying, you know, is correct. You know. The whole thing is, I guess, the Big Meech's partner or assistant was a lady named Tammy Cohen, which later is to be found out that she's an actual U.S. informant. All right. So my question is this. Okay, so, you know, allegedly or whatever, until it really comes out, that she actually owns the rights to Big Meech's I guess story, whatever it is, as far as the BMF and everything. Mm-hmm. So my question is, 50 Cent owned it. So here we go. So 50 Cent is in partnership with her. So he's been knowing this for how long? Mm-hmm. And he's been okay with it. So if he's been having a issue with, people being snitches and unloyal and stuff like that, well, you've been working with a known informant the whole time. So, you might crack your jokes about, say, Officer Ricky, which is, say, a correctional officer, Rick Ross, right? Mm-hmm. And you got a lot to say to him about that. But in return, you actually working with a well-known informant on your show. Even though people say, hey, 50 Cent ain't in the streets and this, that, and other, but this is the kind of thing I would say that people try to make it seem like it's some kind of a street code, And just what's y'all thoughts? Is there such thing as a honor amongst thieves or some kind of, say, street code?
He's not gang.
He say that now.
And here's the deal, though. He's done a song with another quote unquote informant with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Mm-hmm. During I think it's that song.
That's why he never got caught up in Rico.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess, have you ever? The main question is this: have you ever been in a situation where one of your friends or somebody that you was doing business with end up pairing up with your ops for the most part? And how did you handle it?
Well,
go ahead. Go ahead, Doctor.
I'll be honest.
What's your opinion, man?
The opinion was, one, he should have had something in his claws.
Who? Big Meech? Or 50 Cent? Okay.
No form of fashion can you partner up, not the word ops, with these particular people. These companies you cannot affiliate with, because it jeopardizes the reputation and the honor of our business. Yeah. That's one. Mm-hmm. Two, he did it because he's a businessman. He's not in the streets like that, so he can do what he wants to. Mm-hmm. Three, all of it need to fall because it's just hyping criminalization. Mm-hmm. Misconduct amongst women, black families. So with that being said, I think when we perpetuate things like this, these are the things God showed. These are the things that God showed us on what we should not do. Mm-hmm. 50 would bitch and complain about stars mistreating them, but evidently nobody else wanted them. Mm-hmm. Because morally, things like power BMF is an insult to the black community, irregardless. Because he could have used that same type of money and highlighted the good things. No one still, to this day, in movies, since Soul Food has did a movie about a black woman with praise, a mother with praise, a father with praise. If it was, they was always in jail. You feel me?
Yeah, so that was
or some type of bullshit.
So one of my other questions behind this is, why do so many people in our community glorify drug dealers? You know what I'm saying? That pretty, that
it was only
that helped to pretty much destroy these communities that we have. You know what I mean? And break up a lot of families and stuff like that.
Heroes.
Yeah, I mean, but even right now, like my whole thing is. You have, people say, oh, Big Meech home and stuff like that. It's like, well, does he plan on, trying to correct some of the wrong things he's done? You know what I mean? As far as, in communities and stuff like that. Because I haven't heard anything. Not saying that he's not, that he doesn't plan on doing anything. Mm-hmm. My thing is, we were all young, you know what I mean? And it's a lot of things that we probably have participated in, and now we're older and it's like, it's a little bit easier now to play, Monday quarterback, that kind of thing, you know, and look back on the things that we probably shouldn't have done. However, you know, if people are still wanting you to come like, oh, well, he's back on the streets now. Like, what do you mean? Like, you want him to go ahead and start back, selling drugs or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, you really glorifying destruction at the end of the day, you know? Like, I hope you're happy that he's coming home to, you know, make amends, you know what I mean, and correct some of the things that he's done in the past. That's all, you know. And it's just, you know,
he's not really. Here's the thing, to me, when they deal with that, he's never been accused of anything. Mm-hmm. So the fact that we glorify somebody who never proved to be good is what killing me.
Yeah, yeah.
No one said nothing that this man has done good.
No, and that's what I'm saying.
Nothing.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, okay, he ran a fucking drug dealing organization with workers, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, the biggest drug dealer. Yeah. But how many children did he put through school?
Yeah.
How many people was? Right. I mean, it's just, here's the thing. But then you have somebody. I don't even want to mention myself, but you have other people here who then hired over 200 black folks, 300 black folks to do things. We can't even go to the bank and get a $20,000 loan now.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could get a homecoming of $400,000.
Yeah, I mean, you got a party, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you got a party. I mean, I get it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, do what you do, you know what I'm saying? But just, I think now, you know, even with the representation of, say, of the Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. You know, the halftime performance, you know, if this is the sign of turning a new leaf, then a lot of things and stuff that people glorified back in our past and our communities, whatever, that shit has to be over with. You know what I mean? It's if you talk about some revolution, the revolution starts always here. You know what I mean? In your mind, right? Yeah. And then it becomes, say, everything else. You know, so you know, I just you know, I see this situation and it's like, okay, 50 Cent is a hell of a troll. I mean, everybody, you know, and that's another thing too. Like, when you see a man, a lot of times, even if you want to say it's business or not, but you really don't see too many men falling out with a lot of other men. You see like a lot more women falling out with women. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, over a course of a lifetime or whatever. But, you know, when you start seeing men doing that, to me, it's kind of like showing feminine traits in a way. And then on the last, like, well, okay, if you, like I said, you've been okay with working with a well-known informant the whole time, because now you're making making money. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, you want to shame somebody.
But that's
crazy.
But that's like, control.
No, I know it is.
That's control on his end.
But that is.
I mean,
and to me, he's just showing like some feminine traits.
But like I don't think that's feminine. I think if you ever read the book of The Art of War by Sun Tzu, also read the book of Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power, which he made 2 more laws to create the 50 Laws of Power. Yeah. So when you go by that, he is completely doing what he always had been about. Yeah. He's shown that he never ever faltered on who he was. Yeah. However, Meech and them showed difference when it's getting spoke on. I think until 50 Cent and Meech sit at the table and actually talk and see what was said, I think we can't really judge until then, because them 2 grown ass men. Yeah. And you know, and from what it said, he gave $150 million. Yeah. 150.
So
for the life story.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes 50 can be too reactional. Yeah. And he be fucking up the money. Like, you have something, while I don't agree with the shows that he makes and the way that, like, it perpetuates this negative,
the same
narrative about our people.
Yeah, exactly. Drug selling, killing, the same.
But him telling the story the way that he was telling it, like, it had people's attention, it had the viewers, it had the followers.
But that's what he do. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a whole ploy for him to trick Rick Ross into buying the rights. Yeah, I mean,
That's not gonna happen.
I mean, I don't.
You not finna trick Rick Ross into nothing.
I don't know. Rick Ross fell into every trap he made for him. I mean, because now it's gonna be like Big Meat's gonna look at him like,
I think,
nigga, we did what's up.
Here's what I've been seeing happen. Right, Rick got long, deep, lots, right, of money. Mm-hmm. He might lose some, but it's not a drop in the bucket. It's not a drop in the ocean compared to what I see the damage is going to be of 50 effing up this story and this relationship over this show.
He done made his money back triple fold. If you hear what he said, he said, like, if a person is willing to drop it that fast.
Yeah. He done
made his money triple fold.
But then not only that, he already had something else coming out with the informant chick too. So he already talking about all
I'm saying is when he owned the rights to it all. So he just gonna drop that part and take it from another point and perspective.
Mm-hmm. But do you think it's going to have the same level of attention?
I'm just gonna ask y'all this. Why do we think Detroit runs so much when we do something? It ain't nothing that the attention is not because of us. We didn't have no love for BMF when they left. Everybody else was all South, all Southern. Yeah. Texas, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. That's what they run. They didn't run Detroit. Yeah. They was from Detroit, but they didn't run Detroit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that narrative, and 50 know it. That's why he like, I'm straight, because nobody's back in BMF. Yeah. Because if somebody was back in BMF, they would have did it.
Yeah. And then not only that, like you said, I mean, now you know, so the guy, you know what I'm saying, that was his co-defendant. I mean, who knows what's going to happen?
You know got Cuffy out of Indiana, right?
No, out of St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Yeah. So
but Da Vinci came aboard and said, no, Meech wasn't the one who snitched. He was the one who assisted on some things of his arrest. He wasn't there he ain't the reason.
Well, what he was saying was, old girl, you know what I'm saying, was the one.
What's the one that snitched?
Because that was his assistant, right?
One person cannot put you in jail for 28 years.
No. So listen. So what he was saying is that she was the assistant, right, of Big Meech, right? And she had took on another case, and then she ended up, like, I guess having like some kind of relationship with another, I guess DNA.
Did you hear about? Did you hear about?
Oh, she had a relationship with one of the investigators. Or the
cops. So that almost kind of made me think that shit, Power was loosely and shit based off of that shit or something too. Because I mean, with the Angela and the ghosts or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know. I
just want to ask you this real quick, because I had so many conversations about this. The past 48 hours. Mm-hmm. If we give this more wings and more energy behind it, we're always gonna come up with a whole bunch of ideas on what could have should have.
Yeah, like I said, sure.
If we need to see Big Meech, I don't give a fuck if it's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Meech.
Oh no, he has to say something.
Meech and
He's gonna have to say something. He can't.
Everybody else is saying something.
And no, you know who can't say nothing?
Yeah.
You know who can't say nothing? T.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wasn't around.
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying to tell people. Like, if they look at it, his brother ain't said nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't said nothing. If his brother has not said nothing, somebody is in the loop and is taking a big L. Because his very own blood brother ain't said one word, but 50 welcomed him in through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. So it's just something to think about.
Yeah.
So Mark said, the bad guy has always been idolized mainly in film. People rooted for Al Capone, Bonnie and Clyde, and other gangsters, and it just comes from the common man always being effed over by the government. So when somebody seemingly gets over on the system, we see that as a good thing in a way. He also said the story isn't worth anything now because it's been too many interviews, book documentaries, so it's nothing to tell.
Yeah. I get it. And like I said, you know, at this point...
But it's different to see it play out like a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we could watch the documentaries, we can read the stories, but it's different than seeing it played out in
like I said, as a businessman that ain't in the streets, I get what he's doing.
But he's very strategic. He done this before.
Remember
the little guy that was on Power? There's a singer with the big nose.
Yeah.
How he went on TV
with his music career.
Tell him what he owe.
Yeah.
He did that, and it just heightened his career real quick, so he could get his money back.
Yeah,
and gave him a thank you note.
So who knows? This could be another even ploy, like you said, to go ahead and boost that on.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Because everything that he does do that.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
50 he's known for that. Yeah. He done told Shamillionaire that in the beginning, like, man, I threw the alley up or you dissed me back.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't get it.
Yeah.
But it's all the music game is a game.
Yeah, it's a game. Yeah.
And when people fall for the bullshit, that's when they fall out of business.
Yeah.
50 done kept this relevant all this time.
Yeah.
Oh, every time he bounced back.
But even on that note, calling somebody an actual snitch and you have other people that's been involved and got locked up and did time. That's kind of a I mean, you wouldn't think that.
What's the difference with a person who done their time and they gonna get called a snitch anyway?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's just.
Well, put it like this: if that's the case, then or whatever, hey, say what to make the bag even better for them since they came home.
Man, listen, it's one thing that nobody never not looking at. What happened when Meech's son tells his story?
Yeah,
on what his seen through his eyes. What happens when? So you know they did another BMF story.
Yeah.
Dealing with Southwest T.
Yeah.
Right. Vivica Fox. Nobody understand like. It affects other people's lives too.
Yeah.
And they got stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this just a ploy so people could uproot and sprout out. The next thing you know, they might have the reality show, The Baby Mothers of BMF.
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, it's
right.
I mean, at least on that end, you know what I'm saying? I would be hopeful then if that end up putting, say, money into people's pockets.
It's going to. It's doing it now.
They can, help rebuild what was destroyed. Well, that's at the end of the day.
So what you're saying
I'm saying like the communities and stuff like that. That's been
community.
Exactly.
Yeah, not money in their personal pockets.
It's gonna be that. That's gonna happen regardless if that's gonna happen. But however, if they can come back and, like I said, maybe help repair some of the things that they they helped destroy. That's all.
I get it.
A perfect thing. Super Bowl. It'd have been so dope if, hypothetically speaking, they let Lil Wayne open it up and say, get his brother a round of applause.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you feel me? But instead, no one, they don't.
To me, that would have been the right thing.
Woo! That would have.
No, because that would have been like, hey, we about to end all this shit right now. We gonna show everybody that we fucking united in some kind of way.
Yeah.
Period. Because
the decision was made.
Yeah.
If y'all believe Jay-Z did it, no, that big homie ain't did it because he gave me $48 million to get out of IRS trouble.
Yeah.
When Baby didn't.
Yeah.
So it wasn't his fault. This is how the game goes.
Yeah.
And it's all part of the game. But ladies and gentlemen, New Orleans, I bring to you
Kendrick Lamar,
my buddy.
There you go.
They called it a fucking day. Or Drake had met Drake on stage. Like, hey, man, we got to end this. It ain't them. It ain't us. It's we. Whatever. And it would have showed the world like, like when Jay-Z brought out Nas. They went crazy. The stadium was shaking. They showed it. It was like, oh, my God. Like, it made people think.
Yeah.
So
I think eventually that might happen, but I don't know. I mean, when you got Drake suing and all around, and all that kind of shit.
That's why Apple. I'm telling you, Apple did it like not sue us. What the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up. Quit acting like a bitch.
Yeah,
you lost the battle. That because Drake wasn't even bothering that man.
It's not even that deep.
And look, LL Cool J said it the best. Just do another record and just do you.
That's it.
That's it.
All right. Well, hey, look, we was trying to hope, we get a couple of phone calls in, but I guess that ain't gonna happen. But y'all can always leave y'all comments on some of our social pages and stuff like that or whatever on Instagram, Facebook, whatever else y'all catch us on, you know what I'm saying? I guess we gonna go ahead and wrap this thing on up. You got anything you wanna go out with the show on?
Don't catfish. Ghosting is okay.
He said ghosting is okay, but no catfishing.
Don't catfish.
You say don't be coming out here, you know what I'm saying, with that costume on every day, you know what I'm saying? Show somebody who the fuck you really is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
maybe you come out with the costume because that's how you feel good.
Yeah,
But at least say, this is what you get on a good day. This is what you get on a bad day. So they know what they getting into. Don't let nobody wake up. Your face is on the pillow. Your lashes on the floor. The dog wearing your lash. Like, it's too much, ladies.
You
It's
saying,
too much.
hey, and guys, you know what I'm saying? Don't let your paint and shit from your forehead and shit be on somebody's pillow either. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? If you a bald-headed motherfucker like me, keep your shit bald.
You know, you get them units made, man, but
I don't
make
get
sure
no damn
make sure that flip laid down.
Hey, look, y'all, and I just want to shout out to everybody that's been in the chat giving us some feedback. Like I said, wish we would have got a couple phone calls today, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back at it next week, y'all, with something else. You know, I'm quite sure we have some crazy stuff. Maybe an interview or two or something. So,
Oh, bro, I'm so sorry.
what?
A couple of birthday shout outs. Happy birthday,
Okay,
Kenya.
yeah, definitely. Happy birthday.
Today
happy
is sis'
Oh, damn, that's
birthday.
happy birthday, sis.
Yeah, happy birthday to her.
You know what? I just put up some pictures the other day. Me and Mariah's going through them for her 40th and shit.
Yeah.
That was wild.
So
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put her age out there, but I'm glad to have lived another year around the sun with you.
Yo, happy birthday.
Happy
So she
birthday.
got to come back on up here. She was supposed to fix us some more drinks.
Yeah, I'm a pull her out.
She got to
pull
come
her out.
The 100. Hey, look, so she got to come on up here for the 100th episode.
For the 100th
so.
episode, we're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a party. Also, shout out to my girl Sheikah. She usually watches the show. If she doesn't watch it real time, she usually watches it back.
All right, say happy birthday.
And then happy birthday to my little cousin Maya. Is turning 17.
All right. Happy birthday, everybody.
Lots of birthdays.
All y'all February babies out there, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all, have a great one. I wish y'all 100 more. You know what I'm saying? For real. All right. And then on that note, you got anything you want to add real quick?
No.
Anything? You said no. All right. On that note, y'all, hey, look, we're going to go ahead and flex this thing on out. And y'all going to catch us next Monday night, 9 p.m. as usual. Flex it on out one time. Here. Peace, y'all. See y'all.